Hello everybody and welcome back to the Progressive Auto Sales Arena from Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. It's the Sarnia Sting and the Peterborough Petes for the second and final meeting this season between these two clubs. We just saw something unreal the other night. Nick Serzicha, 36 save, shut out the Sarnia Sting, had 3 shots on net and won the game. Here's an early opportunity knocked out by Serzicha. First save tonight, McCallum. Doucette took that back, turned it over to Cameron. Here's McCallum. O'Mary in his own zone trying to get it out. Couldn't do that. Stick lifted, but it's the Petes with it again. Young to the net. McCallum, he just missed wide. Sting, turn it over. That's stopped by Serzicha. Sent around the Schwent. Here go the Sarnia Sting. Kai Schwent, he's in alone. And he's stopped by Tuska. An early shot tonight for the Sting, and they know that they need to be better tonight against this club. Yeah, they sure do, and good chance both ways for both teams right out of the gates here tonight. It's the second whiteout night of the season for the Sarnia Sting. O'Mary shoots. That's blocked in front. And Mitajic will play that to Melee. Sent back by Lucas Fisher. Sičić to Fisher. In over the line, he has Sičić. Sičić going to the net. And that was taken away by Tuska. Here's Cameron. In his own zone, he has McCallum. Another detail that you may have missed, the Sarnia Sting had 5 penalties in that game. The Peterborough Petes had 0. 5 power plays to none, and we're unable to score. Here's Carter Kostic stepping in, shooting, he stopped. And the Sting off to a good start here. Regardless that it's 0-0, here's McCallum, and here come the Petes. That shot's blocked. McDonald to Kostic, here's Felak. Felak sends it in. The Sting fans trying to get going here at home. Here's Way, and taken back. Here's Way. You can hear the cheers in Sarnia as it's sent out and back down the ice. They picked up Wade around. This goes in behind the net. It's kicked around to Young. Young, he has a man ahead in Way. Cooper Way, in and over the line. Taken off the puck by that collision and sent around the boards. And here's Cameron out to center with it. He has Perdeller, right winging in on Serzicha, looks, drops, shoots. Taylor stopped by Serzicha. Wainwright sent ahead, given away to Haley. Haley moves in, he'll center, Polchek. It slides just wide. 6 to go here in the first period, no score. Here's Moses, he'll send it in. Sting chase it down, it's picked up by Wainwright. Easton Wainwright shooting, good save made by Tuska. This one rolls in front of the net. They're having some trouble. Dalen Moses has that. He'll chip that back for Wainwright. Wainwright in front, that one-timer for Ryan Brown. He'll go get it. Ryan Brown looks for a lane, has one and shoots. Save made. Bouncing puck that was loose in the slot. Haley, and now here come the Petes the other way. Haley in over the line. He'll just chip in. Sarnia, believe it or not, has had the better period so far. But here's Strohawk on the giveaway. He scores! And there it is. Wow. A great start for the Peterborough Petes. They get the lead, a much-deserved lead from last game that they should have had. And they have the 1-0 lead late here in the first period. Face-off back to center ice, won back by Gabbro. Gabbro will bring it in here on the right side. To the net, he shoots. He's stopped by Serzicha. Rebound in the paint. Here's another chance. Gabbro, bouncer, and what a stop! Nick Serzicha dived across to keep it out. Here's Gabbro. That's turned over. Down low, picked up by the Petes again. One last chance in the period. Gabbro, that goes wide. And that will end the first. What a save by Nick Serzicha right before the buzzer. As the Peterborough Petes thought they had a 2-0 lead for sure after one. Shots on goal 7-4 for Peterborough. They have a 1-0 lead after one. Hits are 5-4 for Peterborough. Faceoffs 2-1 Petes. No power plays, 1-0 Peterborough after one. Welcome into period 2 here tonight. It's the Petes and the Sarnia Sting, period 2 of game 2 of 2 between these two teams this season. In comes McCallum, in on goal, looking, dropping, shooting, and the save was made by Serzicha. McCallum looking out front, got another one, that's stopped by Serzicha. 2 shots early here in the second, played around the far boards. It's picked up by the Petes. Here's Mealy across, Cameron in, shooting, that goes wide. Picked up Mealy, in front, another huge save! Nick Serzecha goes back to back. And here come the Sting the other way. Sičić, he scores! Before the net comes off, this game is tied. What a sequence for the Sarnia Sting as they tie this game here in the second at 1 apiece. And it's all thanks to Nick Serzecha diving across back-to-back times to keep it 1-0. It should be a 3-0 game right now. Sent in and around the boards it goes. The Sting chase it down. It's Cameron to it first in his own end. Cameron, left side through center. Here come the Petes. 1-on-1 with O'Mary, and that's stopped by the chest of Serzecha. O'Mary, that finds Tyson Doucette. Here come the Sting. Doucette sneaking, he shoots, and he's stopped by Tuska. Here's McCallum. Off to Maciejek. Here's Mitajic. He'll move in right side. Taken down. Penalty coming. It's going to Sarnia. 1-1 almost halfway through this contest. It's the Sting and the Peterborough Petes. Second and final meeting of the season. Sarnia winning last night in Peterborough. 1-0 on only 3 shots on net. Here's Strohawk to Pahe. Knocked out. Here's a chance. McDonald. Short-handed break. He just missed. Oh, what an opportunity. Maybe one too many moves. Here's Strohawk the other way. In alone. He's stopped again by Nick Serzecha. And he holds on. Face off right side of the net. Serzecha's only made 11 stops tonight, but they've been huge. And we expected Peterborough to come out with a fight again after what happened last night back at their home. Here's a chance in front. That pass cuts. And it's the Petes who carry it out. Pahe. 40 seconds left on this power play. They went 0 for 5 yesterday. There's a shot knocked out by the right leg of Serzecha. And now Marko Sičić the other way. Here's Sičić, moves in. He shoots on a bad angle. That's easily stopped. Picked up by McDonald. He'll try. And Tuska makes the stop and holds on. 7 seconds left on the Peterborough power play. 1-1 here in the second period from Sarnia. We hope you're enjoying this one. We haven't seen a more wild game than we did last night in terms of absolute dominance and still finding a way to lose that game. Here's McCallum. The wildest game we have seen this year was probably the one between the Sarnia Sting and the London Knights in London. 6-5 in a shootout. It's sent around the boards and picked up by Fisher. Way to the front, there's a quick shot. Easily knocked away. Sting getting some chances here in the second after tying the game, but we stay at ones as here come the Petes the other way. Huge saves back-to-back in this game for Serzecha. It would be 3-0 if it wasn't for him right now. Here's McCallum. He lets it go. It's over the goal. Bouncer in front, but Way found it for Felak. Felak ahead for Cooper Way. The captain stepping in. Left side. He shoots. Trying to 5-0 him. Where is it? And Tuska holds on. 5:55 to go here, second period. 1-1. It's the Sting and the Peterborough Petes. Time on attack, 5 minutes to almost 3 minutes. A lot better than yesterday's results, that's for sure. Sting in total had 2 minutes of time on attack. Here's a shot off the face-off. That just glanced over the goal. O'Mary kicking it back. It's Mitajic, and he'll get it out, and he has a break. Mitajic in alone. He's stopped by Serzecha. Wainwright. O'Mary for Dalen Moses. He'll wind, wait, he'll shoot. Easy stop. Bouncer got away from the stick of Wainwright and carried out by the Petes. Sent back in momentarily. 3 to go here in the second. Tied at 1. Here's Cameron for Taylor. He'll carry through the middle of the ice as the best team in the league against one of the best, the Sarnia Sting. They did not deserve to win that game yesterday. Today, well, they have a shot, that's for sure. Tied at 1, but it's been all Nick Serzecha again, hasn't it? 30 seconds to go in the period, looking for a lane. Got one, it's blocked. Here's Hurt. He'll try. That's fanned on. It goes wide. Pass in front. Brown shoots. That's blocked. Another chance. Doesn't go. It's on the line. They whack away. And it stays out as the buzzer goes. Tuska just got a piece of it to hold it out before the period would end. Marko Sicic coming through again for the Sarnia lineup. It's 1-1 after 2. Shots are going in the hockey game, 14-13 Sting. They actually have more shots than Peterborough now. Hits are 8-5 for the Petes. Face-off 6-3 Petes. Power plays 0 for 1. Sarnia hasn't had one. It's 1-1 after 2. Welcome into the third period in a 1-all game. We knew it was going to be tight again, especially after what we saw last night. But the Petes should, in fact, be up 3-0 after 2 right now, the way they've been playing. Sent around the boards. Here's Schwint. He'll play it in front. And Megagic saw that and cut the pass. Here's McCallum. Left-sided in. Looking to the attack. He'll bring it to the goal. Pass in front. Mealy down the spot. And he's stopped by Serzica. Point blank. Here's Young with a look. That's easily gobbled up by his chest. And now O'Barry finds Schwint, and the Sting look to go the other way. Here's Cameron with it. Taken back by Mealy. Now Young. Over to McCallum. Here they come again. Serzica got a toe on it. Sting with control. It's Tyson Doucette. He'll send it in. Round the boards it goes. Here's Sicic. Playing it around behind for Doucette. Doucette couldn't hold the zone. Cameron carries it out, and here come the Petes to the attack. 6 minutes gone here in the third. Tied at 1. Here's Schwint. Up for Zach Filak. Filak knocked off the puck on that opportunity. It's Mitajic, and he'll find Mealy. Mealy, breakaway! He scores! And the Peterborough Petes have taken the lead back here in the third. It's 2-1. Jonathan Mealy gets the goal. It's a very important one for his team to put them in front. Well, you lose last night after absolutely dominating the Sting from start to finish. You have a lead here tonight. You got to capitalize on it and finish off the Sarnia Sting. Cameron bringing it in. Here they come again. Maybe they'll do just that. And the save made by Serzica. O'Mary to Filak. Here come the Sting the other way with time running out. There's a quick shot. It's knocked out. Filak back to the point. He has help. That pass over to O'Mary. He'll try. That shot blocked. Another opportunity. There's Filak. It wouldn't go. Oh my. Shaking his head in disbelief. Here's Way. 9 minutes to play in the third. Here's a shot. And a blocker stopped by Tuska. Kept in by the Sting. They're attacking. There's an opportunity. Kept in by Way. Way looking to the net. Has a lane. Shoots it. That's blocked. Kept in. Kostic. Backhand. Forehand. And Tuska holds on to that. 8:09 to play. It's 2-1 Petes. Unreal game from the Peterborough Petes last night. Today they're playing the same way again. Sarnia Sting. Score! A face-off snipe! Oh my! A slap shot off the draw. It's Mitch Young with his second of the year. And the Sting even things up here in the third. 2 apiece. Huge goal for the Sarnia Sting. That gets their fans right back in it here. 2-all, 8 minutes to go. A draw one back, Petes have it. It's Haley. Yes, Strohawk. Up ahead that finds Pahe. Here's a break. Pahe in. Can't get the shot. There's Perdeller. Put it right on. Stopped by Serzica. Back to the point. There's Haley. He'll fire. Knocked out by Serzica again on the dive. Pahe in front. That goes in behind the nets. Sting standing around again. Here's Strohawk. Back to Haley. That's blocked. Pahe. Backhander chipped and just hit the post. Kept in by the Petes. Under 5 to go. Under pressure here, the Sting. Strohawk is stopped. Rebound. Bouncing in the crease. There's another chance. It doesn't go. Loose puck. Sting can't get it out. Perdeller just missed wide. Rebound alone. Oh, Serzica again. The net was wide open. It was Perdeller versus Serzica, and Serzica wins the battle. Wow. It looked like a sure goal. Wide open net, goalie versus shooter, and he dives across for the third time of this hockey game. Here's the draw, one back. Strohawk, that's blocked. Rebound, chipped and stopped. Another opportunity doesn't go. Now another chance, that's stopped. And the Sting, Sitchich to Schwint, send it in. Sent around the boards for Doucette. Here's an opportunity just through the paint. A minute to go here in the third. Here's a shot that's fanned on. Another chance, they whack away. Where is it? Oh, what a chance for the Sting. Now here they come again. It's Fisher, and that doesn't go. 23 seconds to go in the third period. 2-all here from Sarnia. Face off to the left side of the net. And if you're a Sting fan, you've got to be content again with Nick Serzich's performance in between the pipes. He's been even better than he was last night. Yes, there was a 36-save shutout, but the opportunities tonight have been way better. Here's Brown. He has Wainwright going to the net. And Tuska lets the hold on. Looks like we're headed for extra time here tonight between the Sting and the Petes. Peterborough on the season is now 7-2. The Sarnia Sting 5-1. Draw one back here, Strohawk. And both these teams will collect a point here from Sarnia tonight and battle for the extra one. The Sting do not have an extra time loss this season. Peterborough Petes do not have an extra time loss this season. One of these teams will have to face an extra time loss this season here tonight. Shot to goal 24-23 Petes after 3. It's a 2-2 game. It's been tight and even from start to finish, except the goaltending from Serzicha that's kept the Sting in this. The hits are 11-9 for the Petes. The faceoff's 11-5 Petes. And the power play's 0 for 1. Sarnia has not had one. 2-2. We go to overtime. Welcome into overtime. It's the Sarnia Sting and the Peterborough Petes. Here we go. Face-off win by Sitchich, and here come the Sting. Fisher has a man open. O'Mary to Sitchich. Tried to backhand that on a 360 opportunity. Cameron comes out, and here come the Peterborough Petes. Left side and in to win it. Here's Cameron to Young. He's stopped by Serzicha. His own man almost screened him, it looked like. Here's Misajic in overtime. Fisher took it away. Cameron got it back. Young is alone. He stopped. Oh, what a save in overtime. Now the other way go the Sting. Here's Fisher. He has O'Mary. Man open to win it. Sitchich. He stopped. Another chance for Sitchich to win a game. Still holding on to it. Still holding on to it. Looking for a shot. He'll get it. It's wide. It finds its way to Tuska, and he holds on for a face-off. 23.8 seconds to go in the overtime frame. 2-2. Both these clubs having looks, and good ones here in overtime. The Sting have gone to a shootout this season. They are 1-0 in the shootout as it's sent around to McDonald. He'll send it back around to Way. Way looks, has a shot, gets it. It's off a leg. Gets it back and looks again. Shoots again. Tried to go high. That didn't work. McDonald to the point. Nobody was there. It's sent out and back down. And we are going to wait this one out tonight for a shootout from Sarnia. 2-2. We go all the way. What a game from start to finish. Both these clubs putting on a show tonight for the fans in attendance and watching on the air. We need a shootout. Welcome into the shootout. It's the first home shootout this season for the Sarnia Sting, and the Petes will shoot first with Taylor. As here comes Taylor. Middle going far left, moving to middle. Line shot, kicked out by the left leg of Serzicha. Round one for the Sarnia Sting. Here's Kai Schwint. Had great hands in his first attempt, but couldn't get it to go. He'll shoot, and he just missed the net. Good shot, just needs to get it on target. No score after round one. Here's Kadoran. Moving in, middle, backhand, tried to five-hole him. Serzicha said no. Round two, the hero of last shootout for the Sting. It's Marko Sitchich. He won it against London. He'll try here, and he's stopped by Tuska. No score through 2 rounds. Round 3 for the Peterborough Petes. Here's Perdeller. Had a chance one-on-one earlier. He's stopped by Serzicha. 2 for 2, shutting down Perdeller. And a chance to win it for Dalen Moses. Here's Moses, fans on their feet, moves in slow, shoots! Blocker stop, Tuska. We'll go to extra rounds. Round 4, here's Pahe against Serzica, going far left, moving to middle. He shoots, and he's stopped by Serzica, getting across to the right post in time. Round 4 for the Sting. Here is Carter Kostic. Kostic with great hands, shoots, blocker stop, Tuska, and we'll go another round. Round 5. Here's Faulkner. Faulkner shooting for the Petes, going far right, moving to middle. Forehand off the post. What a chance, but he hit iron. Round 5 for the Sarnia Sting, a chance to win it. It's Dennis Womanak, the defenseman. Here's Womanak. He's stopped by Tuska, and we'll go another round. It's a goaltending show right now. Here's Mealy, the captain. He's stopped by Serzica, got a blocker on it. From left to right, another chance to win for the Sarnia Sting. They'll go to Nathan O'Mary. Here's O'Mary, moves in, slow waits, he shoots! Blocker stop again, Tuska. They gotta go somewhere else on this guy. The blocker's not working. Here's Young. He'll move in with speed. Forehand, backhand, stopped by Serzica. What a shootout. Round 7 for the Sarnia Sting. Here's Easton Wainwright to get the fans on their feet. Off the post. Oh my, he had him, but he hit the iron in behind. Here's Leak in round 8. Far right, he comes in on Serzica. Backhand, stopped. Just closed the legs in time. Sarnia Sting will try to end it again. Here is Kadjovic. Going far right, moving to left, moves in slow, backhander, stopped by the chest of Tuska. Round 9. Here's McIntyre for the Petes. Moving in with speed, he scores! Up and over the blocker's side of Serzica in round 9, and the Sarnia Sting must tie it. And they're gonna go to Zach Felak, he has great hands. Felak, he stopped! And the Peterborough Petes win this game. And a 9-round shootout, 3-2. They split the season set with the Sarnia Sting. It's the first time this year the Sting will face an extra time loss. Peterborough improves to 8-2 on the season to stay first place. What a game between these two teams. I know that the Sarnia Sting didn't get the job done, but Nick Serzica again puts on a show. And the Sting are lucky to even get a point out of this game here tonight. Again, the way they played was not phenomenal. This looked like a game that should have been 3-0 Peterborough after 2, the way it was going. But in the end, it's the Peterborough Petes who pick up the extra point. It comes here in the shootout. 3-2, your final score here tonight.